Professionals across North Central Florida are fighting to keep their unions active.
TV 20's Alachua County tells us why the teachers union in at least one county, though, may no longer exist.
Our teachers want a union.
Members of the Alachua County Education Association hosted a Save Our Union Day at the district office in response to a state government mandate that requires public service sector unions to have at least 60% membership to remain in existence. Both teachers and education support professionals must separately hit the 60% membership threshold. In Alachua County, support professionals are currently at 50%.
We have 65% membership now of the teacher unit. We had 70% membership before they took away workers' rights to dues deduction.
Union members are also now required to fill out a 3-page long form authorizing union dues to be taken directly out of their bank accounts instead of their paychecks like in previous years.
I spoke to somebody yesterday who was like, I don't think I want to do this job without a union.
If membership doesn't hit 60% by April 12th, the Alachua County Union will be decertified. Ward says the process of creating a new union would involve hand-delivering this form to the Public Employee Relations Commission in Tallahassee.
We basically have to start over. All of those working conditions have to be negotiated. The length of the day, whether you get a lunch break, all of the working conditions that employees work under and their salary agreements are negotiated now.
Ward says if that happens, she plans on petitioning for recertification and trying to reach the threshold again. In Gainesville, Hawa Ezel, TV 20 News.